I was barreling down the freeway in my beat-up rust bucket, the kind of ride that coughs and wheezes like a chain smoker in the morning. When this gleaming Cadillac pulls up beside me, polished to a shine that screamed money and emptiness, like a fat wallet stuffed with regrets. And there, slapped on the bumper, was this sticker, WWERD. What would Elliot Rodger do? It hit me like a cheap shot of whiskey, burning, bitter, and pulling up ghosts from the gutter of my mind. It dragged me back to those late-night radio static sessions with the Poorman and that old show, Loveline. You know, the one where the airwaves crackled with the raw, sweaty underbelly of human desperation, callers spilling their guts like drunks at last call, no filter, no shame. Real crises bubbling up from the sewers of suburbia. Some poor bastard juggling a girl and her mom, both clawing at him like cats in heat, turning family dinners into a twisted tango of seduction and sabotage. Or sisters scrapping over the same limp-dicked loser, knives out in the kitchen while he's hiding in the bathroom, praying for an escape hatch. But the real meat, the stuff that stuck to your ribs like bad grease, was those hopeless saps begging for a scrap of sensuality. Complete incels marinating in their own isolation, plotting the most deranged schemes just to feel a hand on their junk. Stalking, scheming, selling their soul the tug-tug that never came. The advice that was just window dressing, a polite nod from the host before the next freak show dialed in. No, it was the stories themselves that lingered, like the stink of failure in a flophouse room. Tales of men so starved for touch they'd chew through their own chains. Years later, I crossed paths with the poor man himself in some dingy bar where the lights were low and the beer tasted like piss warmed over. We got to talking, swapping war stories from the fringes, and I let slip that he ought to wear it like a badge. That low-key godfather crown for all those incel lost boys, the ones who tuned in back then, hanging on every word like it was gospel from the edge. He bristled, shot me a look that could curdle milk like I'd accused him of birthing the devil. Didn't want any part of that legacy, that shadow trailing him like a bad debt. And hell, who could blame him? Back then, those voices were just echoes in the night, dismissed as losers, freaks, the punchlines to society's cruel joke. It wasn't until Nick Fuentes swaggered onto the scene with his slick rhetoric and that twisted charisma that the incel thing got flipped on its head. He made it cool, wrapped it in politics and memes, turned isolation into a badge of honor for the aggrieved. Suddenly, the media couldn't ignore it, spotlights swinging, dissecting the rage like surgeons on a corpse. But was it fair? Nah, it was a circus, a sideshow where the real pain got buried under ideology and sound bites, leaving the desperate even more adrift in their own filth.